is becoming very important organization to take decisions based on the fact, the statistics and trends. Lot of data scientists are required to deal with this data which nowadays we are generating to improve the performance, and they are also responsible for better growth of any organization or for any business. Is becoming very important. Therefore, data science, which is a versatile field to take decisions, is finding based on the fact everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, lot of data scientists are required, e-commerce, to deal with this data which you just nowadays data science you will find that it is present the performance there. And they are also responsible for there is better high growth of any organization or for among business. It's becoming very important. Data science about the versatile field to take decisions and data based on the so that everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, as the growing requirement of the country. This data you just nowadays data science you will find that it is present. Again, I once again congratulate. They are also responsible for there is better of any organization for among business. And finally, very important data about the versatile field to take decisions and data based on the so that everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, as the growing.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the delightful
this
words
data
and
nowadays data science again, I once again congratulate. They are also responsible for investigation of any organization or
Center for
and finally, very important data about the versatile is finding data based on the so that everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, as the growing.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the delightful
this
words
data
and shared
nowadays data science again, I once again congratulate. They are also responsible for investigation of any organization or and finally, very important data about the versatile is finding data based on the so that everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, as the growing.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the delightful
this
words
data
and shared
nowadays data science again, I once again congratulate. They are also responsible for investigation of any organization and finally, very important data about the versatile is finding data based on so that everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, as the growing.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the delightful words and shared
again, I once again congratulate. They are also responsible for investigation of any organization and finally, very important data about the versatile is finding data based on so that everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, as the growing.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the delightful words and shared
again, I once again congratulate. They are also responsible for investigation of any organization and finally, very important data about the versatile is finding data based on so that everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, as the
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the delightful words and shared
again, I once again congratulate. They are also responsible for investigation of any organization and finally, very important data about the versatile is finding data based on so that everywhere, whether it is industry and trends, education, as the
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the delightful words and shared
again, I once again congratulate. They are also responsible for investigation of any organization and finally, very important data about the versatile is finding data based on so that everywhere,
So this FDP in that respect also will be a milestone, will contribute to them. At least it will be able to inculcate interest among them to begin with data science studies, which will be the order of the future. Now, one more thing I want to say at this moment is that recently you might have seen that IIT Chennai has started BSc program in data sciences, and this is a totally online 100% online program, and the limitation of the registration is not there. So it's not like so any number of students can join that program. The degree will be offered by IIT Chennai. The only thing is they require some sort of aptitude, and for that aptitude they have certain certain tests and all those things, but this reflects upon the fact that how important data science is there, and how many number of technicians, how many number of technical experts are required by the country, when an institution like IIT Chennai is actually offering an unlimited number of BSc programs, 3-year BSc program in data science courses. So I request institutions like NIET, which are autonomous now, to start online programs also, a specialized program of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year maybe, in data science and allied fields, because this can be also work as a top up skill. So those who have already graduated, those who have already completed some basic and fundamental courses in computer science, they can take up as a top up course, and this will actually complement and augment their skills, and will help seeking better career, and also contribute to the requirements of the nation and international requirements as well. So with this, I once again compliment and congratulate for organizing such a wonderful FDP. I wish I could be the part of the all session. I could have attended all the speakers, and have learned at least something, but due to the paucity of time, I will not be able to do so. But sometime later, certainly I will be part of this thing. Administration is not a choice, as a I don't take it as a choice, because academics is in my blood, and whenever there are such kind of courses, you won't believe that whenever I see online courses, I wish to register for almost every course, which is not possible. So whether it's cooking, whether it's social science, whether it is economics, computer science, data science, machine learning, I want to learn everything. So that's a kind of appetite for me, but that is not possible for anyone. I will miss all those sessions which you are going to organize in a week's time. But nonetheless, I compliment and I congratulate and wish very good luck for the success of this FDP. Thank you very much. Thanks once again for inviting me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the inspirational insight about data science and sharing your experiences, anecdotes with us, and the information about various interrelated fields, also sharing the information about new upcoming programs. Your learning attitude inspires us a lot. Once again, I thank you for your valuable time and presence. Now, I would request Professor Praveen Pachauri, Director, Project and Planning, to address us all with the vote of thanks. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, madam. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Manish Gaur. Honorable Guest of the Honor, Dr. AICTE Noor. Our Honorable Executive Vice President, Shri Raman Batra.
Sorry, sir, we are not able to hear you, sir. Sir, any issues? Pachauri, sir, any issue, sir?
Kumud, you may take over. Kumud, you may take over.
दोबारा से करके देखिए.
Sir, Pachauri, sir is trying. Let him try once again. If not, then I'll continue.
Dr. Kumud, is my voice audible now?
Yes, audible. Perfectly okay, sir.
Thank you, thank you,
Yes.
thank you. I'm sorry. I was able to listen everyone, but I was
Yes.
absent. So
Yes, sir,
indeed,
it's
it's a great day. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Manish Gaur, to see him here in the event. Dr. AICTE Noor, Honorable Guest of the Honor for the day. Respected Shri Raman Batra, sir, Executive Vice President. Respected Shri Praveen Suneja, sir, the Director General of the Institute. Respected Dr. Vinod M. Kapse, the Director of the Institute. My dear friend, Dr. Kumud Saxena. Today, I feel highly delighted to be part of this galaxy of the laureate academicians. It's indeed a great pleasure for me to be present here to present the vote of thanks for this vibrant event. And this event is certainly going to enlighten hundreds of faculty members from all corners of the country. And the successes of the event, which reflects in its presence globally, and the request which you have received from the faculty members from different corners of the world to join this event. I heartily acknowledge the efforts taken by the organizing team, and especially it is because of the efforts taken by Dr. Vinod M. Kapse and Dr. Kumud Saxena to make this event to this height and make it a great success. My dear friends, today the presence of great visionary and involved academician and our pathfinder in many domains, Dr. Manish Gaur, the Director for Center of Advanced Studies, AICTE Lucknow, and Honorable Chief Guest for the day for this ceremony. His presence has certainly given new heights to this STTP. Sir, your valued words, not only are they awesome, but energizing all of us. Your visionary thoughts and words of wisdom has enlightened everyone whoever is listening. You have very rightly said that the massive digitalization in South Asia has posed many challenges for the academicians. And we would have to take the challenge to solve the new problems. You have very rightly said that the massive digitalization in South Asia has given us opportunity to do work on the data for the updation, creation, and the volume which needs to be taken care, so that the data can be utilized for the betterment of the humankind. You have rightly observed the nerve that there is phenomenal change in the trend, and most of the brilliant students, they are opting for the data science domain, and it is the future. So our faculty members, those who are in the domain of the computer science or information technology, they would have to keep themselves updated in this domain. As you rightly said, there are only 4 domains which are pioneering these days. So it is high time when the faculty members should excel at this time, at this juncture, to keep themselves at the utmost position globally. My dear friends, the series of STTP on data science has touched the heights because of the dedication and support of Dr. AICTE Noor, the Senior Director, CDEC Noida. Ma'am, your valued support has given us new dimensions. You have very rightly said that we need to improve the performance by using the data. You have rightly observed the need of the skilled manpower, and your contribution in developing this manpower will always be acknowledged, and no words can explain your efforts. My dear friends, this event has come to a great success because of the blessings by our Honorable Chairman of AICTE, Professor L. Chakraborty sir, who has given the grant for this event, and we heartily acknowledge the support which is given by AICTE team for organization of these STTPs. My dear friends, we feel very proud to say that NIT leadership is always behind all of us. Our leader, Dr. Sarojini Agarwal, she has not only motivated our faculty members, but has given all sorts of support for the organization of the event. Ma'am, we heartily acknowledge your great support. Our Honorable Managing Director, Dr. O.P. Agarwal, the most vibrant personality, a leader of very high order and attitude, and he has always given new energy to the whole NIT system. And it is because of his efforts that NIT is rising every day. We also acknowledge the blessing and support of our patrons, especially our Honorable Vice Chancellor, AICTE, Professor Vinay Pathak, who has always enlightened us by his words of wisdom, great motivation, and support in all kinds in upliftment of the educational culture at our institute in NIT. I also put on record the great support and motivation extended by our Honorable AMD Madam, Dr. Nima Agarwal, and Honorable Executive Vice President Shri Raman Batra, the most vibrating personality of the institute, always inspiring and guiding to all of us. I also thank Professor Triveen Suneja sir, the Director General of the institute, for his great motivation and support. My dear friends, no event can be a great success without eminent speakers. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the great support by Dr. AICTE Noor, Dr. Mili Pant, the Associate Professor from IIT Roorkee, Dr. Anuradha Sharma, Assistant Professor, Inaugural University, Mr. Saket Jha, the Project Engineer, CDEC Pune, Yogesh Palodi, Senior Consultant, Capgemini, Mr. Idris Kabache, Mr. Rohan Kumar from Skill Board. These all have given their consent to be part of this great event. My dear friends, we all are enjoying this knowledge dimension in data science because of the initiatives and efforts by Dr. Kumud Saxena and our team. I especially acknowledge the efforts by Dr. Vivek Kumar, Dr. Shefali, Dr. Hitesh, Mr. Nagesh, Mr. Sachin Kumar, Mr. Vikrant Malik, Mr. Bhupendra Kumar, Mr. Pitambar Adhikari, and all the faculty members of the department. So, with these words, I once again acknowledge the presence of Dr. Manish Gaur for his valued time and Dr. Aarti Noor for his valued time and words. And I hope that we academicians are going to have great time ahead in this event. It would really be enlightening and giving new dimensions to our faculty members. Thank you. Have a nice time ahead.
Thank you, sir, for summarizing your thoughts and graceful acknowledgement to everyone in an integrate manner. I thank you once again, everyone, for your precious time with us. Following the tradition, let's all rise above the seats and join one another for national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Bharat
भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय. Thank you, everyone. So thank you once again, everyone, for your precious time. I'm pleased to declare the 1 week long STTP on data science open. I hope you all be overloaded with knowledge and will learn a lot. So thank you once again. Thank you, everyone, for your gracious presence. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Manish Gaur sir, thank you so much for being a part of this inaugural ceremony. And Dr. Arjun, once again, you are always there for us, for motivating us and coming to our STTP whenever we call you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for your grace. And within 10 minutes, I suppose we'll be starting our first session. So I'll request Aarti Noor ma'am. We'll take hardly 5 to 6 minutes to start the session. Once all are there, all the participants are there.
Okay, no problem. Thanks. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for gracing the occasion. Thank you. So we'll be starting our session around in 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Dr. Aarti, are you there, ma'am? Hello, ma'am. Hello,
Hello, yes, Kumud, can we start?
Dr. Aarti ma'am.
Yes.
I'm Aditi Mattu. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Aditi. Can we start?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. So participants are there, so we can start the first session.
Okay. Hello, Aditi.
Yes, ma'am.
I think the moment I am sharing, I am coming out from the meeting.
Okay.
And let me try
Ma'am,
once
just try.
again.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Just one second, try. Yes.
It is visible now.
Yes, ma'am, PPT is visible and your voice is audible. Uh, no, still it's stuck. I guess the same problem is
be full screen.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Just a second. It's fine, ma'am, now?
Yeah. Okay. So I can just run from my side, na, this slide?
Exactly, ma'am. I have given you control, so you can operate it your way.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm just starting.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So it is dear participants, it is a very good morning to all of you, and I'm just going data science needs and applications. So it is a very initial presentation, initial stage presentation. I'm not going much in the technical side of this because a lot of speakers, prominent speakers are there who will give you the depth knowledge of or deep knowledge of the in-depth knowledge of the various aspect of data science. Maybe it is machine learning or other algorithms, platforms, other. So I'm just touching the basics of data science. So maybe you can think that I'm setting the stage. So Aditi, it is not working from my side. Hello. So I'm not able to move it to the next slide.
Just a second, ma'am.
Yeah. So somebody I think has to be there for this.
No issues. We are with you, ma'am.
Okay.
But still, I'll be able to solve the issue. But till the time, we are with you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if we ask. Natural and necessary process. So it is not the new thing for us that whatever data we are having, we have to store. We are collecting data from ancient. So it is not new thing for us. Storage of data can be done with anything or can be done with the anything, maybe from your pad, pen, to a phonograph recorder, to electromagnetic energy or magnetic tape or the optical disc. If you ask me, human being, they are also the data storage devices. They can store the data. And in earlier age, if you see, we were using human as a storage device, and we are transferring the knowledge from one place to other place through human. Long day ago. And after that, with the advancement in the technology, the storage media changes. So earlier we were using or storing data with notched sticks, knotted animal hairs. We are storage the data through paintings or scrapped rocks. So earliest known form of data storage from history, if you ask me, are the images carved in stone or painted upon the wall of caves. That was the first uh, first proof of storing the data. So important data was captured always and stored. But at that time, the volume of this data was very, very low. Only important data we were capturing and storing. And at that time onwards, if you see, we are always transferring data securely because it was important data. We want to transfer the information from one side to the other side. It may be related to war, it may be related to something else, it may be friendship or other things, but it was transferred very securely from ancient time itself. Next slide, please. But just see now today's scenario. What is happening? In today's scenario, if you see, we are having lots of data. We have web data, we have e-commerce, lot of financial transactions we are having. We are using bank, credit cards, debit cards, so a lot of transactions through them. We are doing online trading, we are doing online purchasing. And not only this, we are having a social network. So lot of data we are creating every day. Just to give you a feeling that what is the volume of data today's scenario, if you see, so you will be very, very much surprised. At the beginning of 2020, the digital universe was estimated to consist of 44 zettabytes of data. You know what is zettabyte? Zettabyte is 1 into 10 raised to the power 21 bytes. So much large data it was estimated at the beginning of 2020. By 2025, approximately 463 exabyte, that means 10 raised to the power 18 byte, would be created every 24 hours worldwide. Just think. And there will be more than 4.5 billion people online every day. Google, if we go by 2019 report, Google processed 3.77 million queries. Facebook saw 1 million logins, and YouTube recorded 4.5 million videos viewed every 60 seconds. The data is of 1 hour. It is so huge, so large. By 2025, there would be 75 billion Internet of Things devices that will be connected, communicating with each other. By 2030, 9 in every 10 people, just think, 9 in every 10 people would be digitally active. Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and Amazon, they are custodian of at least 1200 petabyte of people's information itself. Only these four big companies. So just think that what is the volume of data is present and what is expected in coming few years, maybe up to 3 and 4 years. And definitely the question comes that how to organize, store, and how to do the analysis and other things from this data. Otherwise, this data is just a garbage. Next slide, please.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, once again, if you'll check that, like I have given you control, so if you'll check from your end whether you are able to. Just click on the yes. Now the down arrow.
It is not giving me.
No. Yes. No.
No.
Okay. No issues. Yeah.
So already mentioned that all these things. So we are having lot of data, and we have to handle this data so that it should be useful for something to predict, something for storage. Otherwise, it will be just a simple garbage for anybody. Please, next slide. Once you have so much data, answer is that what you are going to do with this data. So there are two questions to answer this, what we are going to do with this data. So what is the first question is that in present thing, what is the world like? And another question is related to future, that what is the world going to be like? So for that, we are going to two things. One thing is called analysis and another thing is called modeling. For analysis, we are going to extract features, then we will describe and we will predict that what the world was like. So example, it's rain every day this week. Next is that modeling. You have to do some modeling on that. For that, you have to see the trends, then you have to predict what the world would be like. That is the future. So past and present, that is the part of analysis, and modeling and prediction, that is the part of future. Please, next slide. The moment we will work on these two things, analysis and model, so there is the many branches to do to perform all these. If we see analysis, there is a branch statistics, that is whole branch dedicated to finding the features, and typically we use different type of methods from that, maybe average, maybe variations. Average means mean, median, mode, variations mean standard deviations, confidence levels, etc. If we are going towards model side, then we have the prediction, and for prediction you have to create model that can support your patterns and trends and allows to predict what the world would be like in the future. Again, in this you are going to have the different path, like you are going to, for prediction and for forecasting, you are going to have broadly we call two methods, two techniques. One is called a regression. Regression is maybe linear, multivariant, logistics. I will just come on that. Or it may be a separate branch, that is we call machine learning. And under machine learning you have different type of networks, maybe neural networks, SVMs, etc. So if you see data science, in all, data science is a multidisciplinary field. And in this, you are having statistics, you have machine learning, you have computer science, you have data processing, mathematics, and at the same time, you also have domain expertise. Combine all these things, now is the data science. So next slide, please. So it is basically becoming a multidisciplinary field. And without the help of other domains, maybe from computer science or statistics or visualization, some human-computer interaction to collect, clean, integrate, analyze, visualize, interact with data. So data science is not fulfill the requirements, which ultimate goal is the data products. So data science, when we go, our ultimate goal is to produce the data products, and for producing the result or data products, we are using this different domains. We are taking the help of different domains to predict the data. Next slide, please. So this is just sum up of all what I was telling. Technologies and techniques we are going to use in data science. So first we'll discuss what are the techniques. In techniques, there are several techniques you are seeing. The simplest one is linear regression. It is linear approach to model relationship between one dependent and one or more independent variables. It is extensively used in practical application. Why it is used? Because it is a very simple model to predict the results, which normally depends linearly on their unknown parameters, and it is very easy to fit to create the models which are non-linearly related to their parameters. So it is very useful techniques, simplest and useful techniques people are using. Then we have the logistics regression. It is the logic thing, that is 0 or 1 in binary. If you ask, we tell. Similarly, this type of model is there, or this type of technique is used. It is related to probability. In probability, the extreme values are 0 and 1, and in between the probability varies. The probability of a certain class or event existing, such as pass or fail or win or loss. So that type of things, for that we use logistic regression model. This can be extended to model several classes of events, such as determining whether an image contains a cat, a dog, or lion. That for that type of things we use it. There is support vector machine, that is SVM call. This is used for making supervised learning models, and it is associated with related to associated learning algorithms that analyze data for classification and regression analysis. Another technique is clustering. Its name is suggesting that you have to make the cluster of closely or similar type of the things, which are very much close to in terms of properties. So you make the groups, and that is called cluster. Dimensionality reduction, that is the technique used to reduce the complexity into a low dimensional space to retain some meaningful property of the original data, because as we are seeing that lot of complexity is coming in these techniques. So how to reduce, so that you can reduce the resource utilization also. So this is one of the technique which is used. High dimensional spaces are reduced into low dimensional spaces using this. Machine learning, that is a nowadays very popular. Machine learning is not new thing, but now it is becoming more popular because we are using it extensively in many things. Basically, it is the study of computer algorithms that improve automatically through experience. Means it is the subset of artificial intelligence. We are learning machine learning under artificial intelligence. So machine learning algorithms, what they did, they built a mathematical model based on sample data known as training data in order to make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed to do so. So machine learning algorithms are used in wide variety of applications such as email filtering, computer vision, where it is difficult to develop conventional algorithm to perform the needed task. What type of languages we are using nowadays in this technology and techniques for data science? So Python, which is a programming language with simple syntax that is commonly used for data science. Another language is R programming. It was designed basically for statistics and data mining, but it is also popular nowadays and is used for optimizations of computation. Another language is becoming popular is called Julia. It is a high-level, high-performance dynamic programming language. It is a general-purpose language and can be used to write any application. Many of its features are well suited for numerical analysis and computational science. Framework which is used, It is TensorFlow, which is the framework for creating machine learning models developed by Google. PyTorch is another framework which is developed by Facebook for machine learning again. Jupyter Notebook. This is an interactive web interface for Python that allows faster experimentation. Then we have Apache Hadoop. It is a software framework that is used to process data over large distributed systems. Visualization tools. Because you have to visualize the things. Therefore, to help it, we have lot of visualization tools. Very popular one is Plotly. Provides a rich set of interactive scientific graphics libraries. Plotly provides online graphics, analytics, and statistics tools for individuals and collaboration, as well as scientific graphic libraries for Python, R, MATLAB, Perl, Julia, even for Arduino also. Tableau, makes a variety of software that is used for data visualization. It products query relational database, online analytical processing cubes, cloud databases, and spreadsheet also to generate graph type data visualization. It can also extract, store, and retrieve data from an in-memory data engine. Then we have Power BI. Power BI is a business analytics service by Microsoft. It aims to provide interactive visualization and business intelligence capabilities with an interface for end users to create their own reports and dashboards. We have Click. This is the software such as ClickView or ClickSense we are having in this, and that is used for data visualization and again for business intelligence. It provides end-to-end platform which includes data integration, user-driven business intelligence, and conversational analytics. Then we have AnyChart. AnyChart provides JavaScript libraries for visualizations in charts and dashboards. We have Google Charts. It is again a JavaScript based web service made and supported by Google for creating graphical charts. We have Sysens. It provides a front end for building data visualization including dashboard and reports. We have WebIX. It is a user interface toolkit that includes dedicated tool for information visualization. It is again a JavaScript HTML5 user interface toolkit for developing complex and dynamic cross-platform web applications. Then platforms, we are having different type of platforms. RapidMiner, it is data science software platform developed by the company of the same name, RapidMiner. It is developed by RapidMiner. It provides an integrated environment for data preparations, for machine learning, deep learning, text mining, and predictive analytics. We have another Dataiku. It is a collaborative data science software marketed for big data, supporting predictive modeling to build business applications. We have Anaconda. It provides a comprehensive, free, and open source distribution of the Python and R programming languages. At the same time, there is another platform that is used, MATLAB. It is computing environment heavily used in industry and academia. MATLAB allows matrix manipulation also, plotting of functions and data, implementation of algorithm, creation of user interface, and interfacing with program within other languages also. It supports other languages too. Now data science application, if you see, you will find data science everywhere, whether it is finance, it is manufacturing, it is banking, transportations, I think banking is again coming over here. So e-commerce, you can just think, or healthcare. So everywhere you will find that data science is utilized. I will take 2-3 applications of data science in detail. Next slide, please. So I'm going to take data science application first as in retail and e-commerce. You are seeing many things over there. It is used for customer segmentation. It is used for it is having recommendation engines to recommend the thing. It is having customer sentiment analysis for optimizing prices, fraud detections. For many things we are using data science applications in e-commerce. So every e-commerce needs data science now to improve the ability to target the audience. For example, identifying a potential customer base. It is heavily used. Data science is heavily utilized over there. Usage of predictive analytics for forecasting the goods and services. It is also used for identifying style of popular products. People are using for this. How to identify that which product is more popular, and they, depending upon this data, they predict the trends. What is the future trends? With data science, companies are optimizing their pricing also and their consumers also. So it is heavily used in e-commerce and retail. Next slide, please. Now, banking sector is also utilizing this data science. Not only data science, under data science, they are using many sub branches of AI, deep learning, etc. also. So the implementation, if you see today's of data science in banking, so banking pace is totally changing. Each and every bank is searching nowadays with the help of data science what is the better ways to help to understand the need of customers so that they can improve their operational efficiency. They are doing real time and predictive analysis. Again, they are having recommendation engines. They are also using for fraud detection, they are managing customers. They are also doing risk modeling, also customer lifetime value predictions, segmentation they are making. They are also having efficient customer supports nowadays. So banking is a sector which is heavily using data science. So just few I would like to mention over here. The bank are trying to identify patterns in a large amount of available transaction data for interacting efficiency with their customers. So they are looking for the transactions. How many transactions are there? Which type of customers are there? How to make the customer segmentation depending upon the transactions. They utilize these transactions, their previous histories, and then they predict the trends. And they also find that loyalties and other things. Fraud detection is also a very, very important and crucial matter nowadays for bank industry. It is the biggest concern. So they have to ensure the complete security of the customers and employees. The main thing is that they are finding or searching ways using data science how they can detect fraud as early as possible so that they can minimizing the losses. So they are using for that. And how they are using, they are again collecting the large number of data samples. They train it by using machine learning and they make the models. They are able to manage customer data. How they are managing customer data? To manage it, various banking organizations are using different tools. and itself they are using machine learning also, just for transforming this data into such a format that it can be used for knowing their clients better, for devising new strategies for better revenue generation. At the same time, they are also doing risk modeling. Risk modeling means that is also very important for the bank, for from the investment point of view. So two type of risk modeling they are doing. One risk modeling they call is credit risk modeling. That means they analyze and they do the analysis on the customer data, and then they predict the model that the customer will be able to repay their loan if they sanction. So that type of analysis they are doing, and depending upon the answer from that modeling they are getting, they decide, they take the decision that whether to sanction the loan or don't sanction the loan of the particular customer. In addition to that, they also do risk modeling for investment point of view. With the help of this risk modeling, they can give better investment advice to the customer itself and for banking also to improve the profit. Customer lifetime value prediction is also a very important aspect the banking are doing. Basically, it refers to the net profit. It is the value that business will gain from a customer during their entire relationship. So they do the customer lifetime value predictions. Recommendation engines they have, through that they recommend. At the same time, they also do the lifetime predictive analysis. Another big sector is the data science in healthcare. In healthcare, many parts are there where they are taking the help of data sciences. For medical imaging, they are using, again, provide virtual assistance, drug discoveries, genomics, track and prevent disease, monitor patient health, and predictive analysis. For all they are using. Let me start with the medical imaging. What is happening? Various type of imaging techniques we are using, maybe X-ray, maybe MRI, CT scans, they are using. And then after doing these things, the doctors have to visualize the inner part of the human body. Traditionally, doctors would manually inspect these images and find irregularities within them. However, when they are doing manual visualization, it is very, very difficult to find microscopic deformities. As a result, doctor could not suggest a proper diagnosis at the right time. Now, with the help or advancement in machine learning, deep learning technology, now it is possible to find such microscopic deformities in a scanned image. Through image segmentation, it is possible to search for defects present in the scanned image. There are several other methods that are applied to enhance the image and improve the accuracy of the outcome, which is not possible at all through manual visualizations. So big data platforms like Hadoop apply MapReduce to find parameters that can be used in various tasks. Genomics is also becoming popular nowadays, and for that we are using data science. It is related to genomes or DNA. Before the availability of powerful computation, the organizations were spending a lot of time and money for analyzing the sequence of genes. Now with the advancement of data science, people are able to analyze and derive insight into the human gene in a much shorter time and in a much lower cost. The goal of research scientists is to find, again, irregularities and defect in it. They can find connections between genetic and health of the person. So they are using for that. Drug discovery is also a very, very important. So this is a very complicated discipline, pharmaceuticals are using, industry, they are heavily relying on data science nowadays to solve their problem and create better drugs for the people. So they are using again machine learning algorithms they are using for that. By using this, they can process in shorter time with low cost, and they are able to provide extensive insight into optimizing and increasing the success rate of prediction, and they can develop new drugs in a faster way. Then predictive analysis in healthcare, it is becoming very popular nowadays. So what they are using a predictive model, basically use historical data, learns from it, find patterns and generate accurate prediction from it. It finds various correlation and association of symptoms and find habits, disease, and then it make meaningful predictions. So it is very, very useful nowadays. Risk modeling is also there. They are doing that patient's health. They can find out that it should not be risky, and they can predict at the earlier stages, find out the treatment, give the treatment in time, and finally reduce the risk of the health of the patients. Then monitoring patient health is also nowadays going on through this data science, and people are using a lot of IoTs, Internet of Things, which we call wearable devices, and through that doctors are able to track heartbeat, temperatures, and other parameters. So in data science also is very, very helpful in healthcare. Just a minute, please. Hello. Madam, मैं बात नहीं कर सकती lecture में. Okay, so in healthcare, it is becoming very, very important part. Data science is playing a very vital role. Next slide, please. Education is also we are using in education. For what we are using? For improving adaptive learning, better parents involvement, for better assessment, for better feedback, and adding on new curriculums for recruitment. We are using for everything data science in nowadays education also. So it is very important nowadays in making education better for society. So what data science is allowing instructor to collect feedback from their students, analyze the data, use it to improve their teaching methodology. It helps the teacher to understand a particular student's requirement. Now it is not a class feedback. The teacher can take the proper action for student by student basis. So they can analyze the meaningful insights provided by data science to understand the requirement and to make the necessary changes. It is nowadays a challenge for the universities to keep always updated with the latest industry demand in order to provide appropriate courses for their students. Again, data science is used for this to analyze the latest trend in the market, do the statistical analysis, do the monitoring, and then propose the new courses which can be beneficial for both for organizations, institutions, as well as for the students. Next slide, please. Now, this during this COVID-19, data science plays a very, very important role. Just 2-3 things I will mention for which data science is used. The first thing is that accurate pictures of coronavirus outcomes, real-time views. So this is for medical professionals. So they were using this. They are taking, all medical professionals were taking the help of data science to get correct and up-to-date information about how the coronavirus situation changing day by day. Several organizations have released interactive database that offer real-time view of what is happening with the virus. Many of these sources pull data from the trusted bodies, maybe WHO or CDC. They are using this database, confirming the numbers, cases, recoveries, all these type of things. Every day we saw in the newspaper so many cases, so many recovered. So all for all these, this data science is playing a very vital role. Contact tracing is also a very effective way to slow down COVID-19. So scientists and doctors are using again data science for this, finding the contact tracing. If you use the traditional method, it will take a longer time to trace out the contact history. But using the new applications, maybe through mobile phone based solution and other application which we are having, it is very fast method for identify the contact tracing. Next slide. Now everyone can play a part in helping scientists fight this coronavirus. So a lot of applications were developed during this period, COVID symptom tracker or Arogya Setu. So not only professionals, data scientists or other persons, but also every common human being is taking part in that. So identifying this, data sharing, everybody is helping medical experts learning more about the viruses. Use of machine learning to find possible cures faster. Experts have turned to machine learning again to help to screen for therapies or identifying or processing the data so that they can find out antibodies which are the part of likelihood of success. So people are using this. Again, data science can help track the spreads. So graph database are instrumental in showing to expert that how COVID-19 spreads. A graph database shows link between people, places or things. So through this, data science is helping the people, the experts, the medical professionals, everybody they are helping. It is data science is helping to fight against this coronavirus. Next slide, please. Now, what are the job perspectives of in this field? Careers, if you ask me, in data science. So I'm just listing few, maybe more. Leading data science career path, that is data scientist. The role of data scientist is to find out need, to analyze large amount of complex raw data, do the processing in that, find out the patterns that will be benefit for organizations and help drive strategic business decisions. Then there is machine learning engineers. Their main role is to create data funnels and deliver software solutions. So basically statistics and programming skills are needed for this. Machine learning scientist, this is research area. New data approaches and algorithms, their role is to develop them. These are used in adaptive system including supervised, unsupervised and deep learning techniques. Application architect, they are focused on designing the architecture of applications as well, including building components like user interface and infrastructure. Enterprise architect, they are responsible for aligning an organization's strategy with the technology needed to execute its objective. Data architect, they are the person for creating new database systems. Data architect often find ways to improve the performance and functionality of existing systems, as well as working to provide access to database administrators and analysis. Infrastructure architects, they oversees that all business systems are working optimally and can support the development of new technologies and system requirements. Data engineers, they perform batch processing or real-time processing on gathered and stored data. Data engineers are also responsible for building and maintaining data pipeline which create a robust and interconnected data ecosystem within the organization. Business intelligence developers, normally we call them BI developers, they design and develop strategies to assist business user in quickly finding the information they need to make better business decisions. Statisticians, they work to collect, analyze, and interpret data in order to identify trends in relationship, which can be used to inform organizational decision making. And finally, data analysis. They transform and manipulate large data set to suit the desired analysis for companies. Next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah. Now the role of CDAC also comes in data science. So during COVID-19, we developed a lot of products. The 2-3 products which are very useful, I will just mention over here. The first product we call NADI. It is National Analytical Platform for dealing with intelligent tracing, tracking, and containment. Basically, this is the tool, software tool developed to make easy the task of tracking the movement of COVID-19 patients or quarantine people across the country. It was very helpful. It is already implemented and it is very helpful for the administrators, decision makers, health workers, and common citizens. Development of this tool is under a scheme which we call SAMHAR. It is supercomputer using artificial intelligence, machine learning, healthcare, analytic based research. Next slide, please. So this is very useful tool we call NADI. Another tool is that under again SAMHAR Pro, it is under development and very soon it will be available. That is we have CDAC joined hands with many institutions, National Institute of Virology and IV we call, few IITs are there, and again the IISCR is there, then the CSIR laboratories are there, Department of Biotech Technology, DBT. So using with the help of all these organizations, we joined the hand and we are preparing a very special supercomputing using artificial intelligence, machine learning supercomputer that we are preparing, and then it will be launched very soon. So its supercomputer focus is very domain specific. Basically, it is for healthcare analytics. So we are also involved in performing drug simulations. Supercomputers facilities we are using for doing the simulations, which is need a very highly computing resources. So that help we are giving to many organizations for developing the viruses, for developing the antiviruses for that. Drugs development we are using it, vaccines, for developing the vaccines we are providing the help of our supercomputers to many health care agencies. So this collaboration will be helpful for identifying, keeping track and forecasting outbreak of the COVID-19 in future. So very soon the CDAC is playing an important role from not only in the development but also providing the resources to develop the drugs. Next slide, please. Under national supercomputing missions, we support the faculty members, scientists, and research students. Government research laboratories in their research work to solve the problem of common man related, basically for address the social issues, maybe related to agriculture, maybe related to traffic management or health. So basically we are providing the supercomputing facilities to different organizations through which PhD students, MTech students, the faculty members, they can solve their problems in shorter time using the supercomputing facilities. And I hope that this will be very important for to learn the faculties or the participants which are here joining this data science STTP, that these facilities are available. They can contact CDEC to find out if they are working on the algorithms, data science, machine learning algorithms, which are using or requiring a lot of resources to solve or to run these algorithms. So that type of facilities available with CDEC, they can run their algorithm on high performance computers, which will be taking very less time. Similarly, for education, we are having a very special project. This is we call Future Skill Prime. So under this, we allow the re-skilling or up-skilling in 10 emerging technologies, maybe artificial intelligence, big data analytics, cyber security, blockchain, it may be robotics, it may be quantum computing. So approximately 10 emerging technologies we are working, and we allow the reskilling and upskilling in this. This is again a mighty funded project, and the goal of this project is to train 4 lakh professionals in latest technology. If we specifically tell CDEC Noida, we are having the Center of Excellence in Big Data Analytics, as well as we are having a co-center in cloud computing. Additionally, we are running postgraduate diploma in Big Data Analytics and artificial intelligence. So students after BTech can go through these 2 courses and be bridging the gap between industry and academia. So the students who are going through these courses will be ready to deploy in the industry immediately without any other further training. Next slide, please. So just to sum up, that future of data science is a very bright. What you call today's word, it is data driven. This future is growing continuously. Data science careers have been the most explosive growth we are seeing currently. There is a more requirement since 2012. If we see 650% growth we are seeing. Lot of jobs are in demand nowadays, and basically if you rank data science, it is at number 2. AI and machine learning again is very important part of that and becoming the key differentiator for business today. So those who are interested, they should be ready to a part of this future data science. Thank you very much. If any question, I would like to answer.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Noor. I request participants, if they have any queries, they can go ahead and ask ma'am.
Otherwise, my email is there or chat box is there. So later stage you can send me the queries. I can reply for that.
Yes, participants can post their queries on the chat box.
So this was basically a very basic things I discussed through this lecture, the type of techniques, technology, framework, languages, and what type of opportunities are there in data science field. So I'm very much thankful to organizing committee to give me the chance to be associated and to share my knowledge. So thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Just a second, I guess someone is typing the message. So we'll wait for another 2 minutes. Yes, ma'am. One query is there, I guess, from Yadu Singh. How data science is linked to blockchain?
Blockchain is basically a technique, if you see, which we are implementing for safe things. So nowadays what is happening, again lot of data is coming over there. So you have to implement in an efficient manner. That is why again data science is coming over there. Blockchain is a technology. What type of technology it is? We are making the blocks and then we are connecting them through chain. Again data science is used because when you are making the blocks, so you have to implement better techniques for making this, so that later stage you can identify, you can go faster towards that side. And again security is a very important part of that. People are again trying to break the security, like bitcoins, if you are telling, people are trying to break this chain, blockchain, and trying to reach, and fraud, again they are trying to making the fraud for this. So data science again plays for data, algorithms which you are using in machine learning or deep learning, and then security. These are the 3 points again connected together. So blockchain itself will not be sufficient in future. Again, you have to take the help of data science for that.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other queries from participant side? Otherwise, we'll end up the meeting. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for your valuable presence and for connecting with us second time. It's really an honor for us to have you with us. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your gracious presence. Thank you.
Most welcome.
And thank you, ma'am. We hope that we'll meet again soon in such events. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So the first session has been successfully accomplished, and the next session that will commence from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. will be taken forward by Mr. Saket Jha, Project Engineer, CDAC, Pune. So we'll meet everyone at 2 p.m. and the sharing and the event will be done on Microsoft Teams. Thank you so much. Thank you.